Hey, it's Dr. Birchler here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the reasons that people go to chiropractors. And I don't think there's really any right or wrong reason, but there can be different scenarios of why people see a chiropractor. And I think this may be helpful for some people just to look at where they're at, why they do what they do, and how to use chiropractic for their life and for their goals. So the number one reason people would think of, well, why would you go to a chiropractor would be they have pain, they're hurting. And simple things, neck pain, back pain, headaches may be of a shorter term nature, and they've heard that getting adjustments or chiropractic may be able to help that, which often it does. And they use it for that kind of like a short term treatment or symptom thing because they know that taking drugs or pills or things like that is not healthy for them. But they're using that same mindset, which is I'm going to treat my pain, but with something that's not damaging to my body. The next level will be somebody who's really looking to correct more of a major issue, chronic condition. Maybe they're trying to avoid surgery. Maybe they have a disc herniation. They know it's blown out, but don't want to do surgery. And so they're looking for another route to correct that problem. Maybe it's not really a musculoskeletal problem. Maybe it's something along the order of a kid that gets ear infections, a person that has stress and anxiety, and they're looking to have a way to deal with a major issue in their life through working with chiropractic, working with the body, trying to remove interference stress from the system, allowing the body to heal and make its own repairs, albeit over time, but kind of different than a short-term pain treatment model, right? Then for the next level will be somebody who, say they came in with one of those types of problems and chiropractic really helped them. And the logic would be something to the effect of, well, if chiropractic could help me feel better or help me, fix that problem that I was having, maybe it could help, keep the problem from coming back. Maybe it could help to slow down or prevent the worsening of the problem in the future. And chiropractic can certainly help with those things. Chiropractic is known and experimentally shown to slow down degenerative disc problems in the spine, and many people use chiropractic as a maintenance or wellness type of thing for their body for whether or not they're having any symptoms. I do that myself. And similar philosophy to brushing your teeth. The whole point of brushing them is, of course, you want them to look nice, but you want to brush them before you get a cavity, before it rots out. It's a different mindset than, oh, after I get a cavity, then I'll brush my teeth. Well, you're a little bit late at that point. So we want to take more of a maintenance approach to caring for the parts of our body that we know can wear down, right? Then the next reason would be another step up from that would be somebody who's looking just to perform their best. And the thing that always comes to mind to me would be an athlete. Though we're all our own high performance machines in whatever aspect of that life that is, whether that's your job, whether that's being a mom or a dad, whether that's some activity you like to do, like you want to perform your best. But if you look at an elite level athlete, they're in great physical condition. That's all they do all day is train, and they're in phenomenal shape. And let's say they're not hurting. They're good. They're in tip-top shape. But that person, understand, they're playing against everybody else that's in tip-top shape, and that the difference between somebody who's 1 or 2 or 3% better than somebody else could be $1 million or millions of dollars, right? It could be the Super Bowl or not the Super Bowl. And it might have nothing to do with pain, but if somebody week in, week out could say perform 2% better, all right? So one basketball team has 99 points and the other one has 100 points, and then the 99-point team sinks a three-pointer at the buzzer and wins by 2 points. They have 2% more points than the other team, but they won the game. They won the championship. So the high performer is looking for ways. They're looking for everything from their diet to their fitness to their sleep patterns and when they go to bed and when they wake up, to chiropractic, to whatever it is, to mind, set stuff, to just get a little bit higher level of performance, because it's just giving them that small edge in appearance, and yet at the same time a massive edge in terms of performance and end result, and the money they earn as a professional athlete, right? So that would be a higher level, which is I'm already doing things to optimize my health, and I'm using chiropractic to optimize my ability to perform in life. And I guess as a bonus reason, I think even beyond that, and this would be very few people that use chiropractic for this reason other than maybe chiropractors themselves, but I think there are people who have this kind of a, perspective, which is you literally like want to make society better. You want to change some of the way things are from a drug-based system with addiction and pharmaceutical and that whole kind of corruption and that whole industry that's based on symptoms and pill usage and all these kind of things, and say, literally, if I was healthy from the inside out and I took care of my body, lived a healthy lifestyle, and if I did that with my kids from day one, from birth to death, and I taught them this different model, and if we told other people to do that, like literally our families and then our societies would be different, maybe even into the levels of legislature and government and how we operate as a society. If the power structures that be currently are very, very pharmaceutically dominant, and that is built into the laws that govern our society. And so another level of using chiropractic and possibly other natural healthcare things too would be literally we want to make the world like a better place in some way. And if we do that with ourselves and our families, by extension, we may have an impact on the way society functions in a helpful way. So I think chiropractic can really have a spot for anybody. Person who's unhealthy or hurting, there's a place for you. The person who has a very healthy lifestyle and you're already doing great, but you want to stay great, there's a place for you. The person who's an elite level performer and that's where their mind is, and they want to try to have things to get them even higher level of performance, there's a place for you. And if you're one of the people who's recognizing some of the things going on in our society that are just systemic and you might not think are good, how do you change that? And how do you start doing that with yourself and your family? There's a place for you too. So no matter where you're at, I think there's a place that chiropractic can be part of your healthcare team, whether that's here or whether that's elsewhere. Hope this is helpful to you.